Are you looking to master the best of flashes on Inferno? Well then, just keep watching, baby.
You don't fuck with a god.
Hello guys, my name is Nade Suffix, and today we're doing some flashes on Inferno. Let's just leave the bomb in the bedroom. Get away from me, Mr. Bomb! I'm gonna do this pretty quickly because last time I tried it was over 10 minutes long, and I know you guys hate when I do long videos, like unnecessarily long videos. So I'm going to try a bit quicker. I'm just showing some of the best flashes, in my opinion, most useful flashes on Inferno. So one is just basically to bounce a flash off the wall. It probably needs to get a bit further when you try to come out of apps, because it gets decent height, and it's just pretty. Normally you will have a smoke here, and then the flash will be pretty hard to see. Also, a lot of people, like a lot of pros at least, bounce the flash off there. And what I really like about this flash is that it bounces twice, so it kind of becomes a pop flash because of the double bounce. And also it bounces on the floor, so it kind of gets just the height, so that, like, if it was just lying on the floor, people on site might not get blinded, but because of this small jump, it does work. Yeah. So another flash. This is just for mid. Normal flash. Go up here, flash this. It's kind of, it has curves, like pretty girls, and it kind of flashes all of mid, which is pretty good. Also, sometimes pro teams like to smoke off here and smoke off here, so you can so they can take the site pretty much. And then they like to flash site because usually there's a guy rotating over towards site to just take it. And an easy way to flash this is by lining this pillar up with the left side of this window, like this. Looking at the left side of this window, going up to this tree thing that goes out from the wall, run and just flash. And the good thing is that it bounces on the box, so it kind of gets a little extra height, and it will flash pretty much anything. Also, I found this flash, it's not too useful, but the idea of it is pretty good, so maybe you can use it for something. You can maybe modify it a bit and make it better. Stand in front of this. The bad thing about this is that you can be seen from over here, but I don't know. It's not the best of smokes. I'm there goes my Danish. This is not the best of flashes because of the bad positioning here, but you can probably find a better one. It was just to show you the idea of this. It's pretty good. Stand in front of this, and the shadow here. Run and jump, and it goes out, pops right here. So anyone playing right here will get blinded, and if you just run a bit further, anyone over here will get blinded as well, like anyone playing library. Pretty good flash. But it's just a bad flash because of the bad positioning, but you can throw it like this. I'm just not quite sure exactly what the angle should be, and I couldn't really find any picture perfect spots for this. But I played a game once. I was playing up. I was standing here because I fell a shot. He failed his up shot, I think. I stood here, waited for him. I was double zoom because I like double zoom. And what happened was that he flashed over somewhere here. I don't even know exactly where it was, but I decided to kind of find out what the fuck he did. And the flash that I found that works is you stand in this corner. You count from this line here, the window thing. 1, 2, 3. Aim at the line that goes over the top of this wooden part here. Oh, that doesn't sound very wooden. 1, 2, 3, and you just let it go while standing still. Bounces twice, and then just about makes it over the roof. And you can imagine anyone playing here will just get blinded as fuck. And if you're double zoomed, you can't even see this flash. I think we can just go and give ourselves an op. If you're one zoomed, you might be able to see the flash, but you really need the sickest reflexes of all time. I really need to stop making that obnoxious high-pitched voice. But anyone double zoomed will just get blinded. Oh my god, get blinded get blinded a lot. Okay. And also the good thing about this is you can actually throw it and then go for it yourself, like this, and then peek. It's a really good flash, in my opinion. I think it's going to work out great. Now, another one, one I sometimes use. If I push down banana, maybe they are eco or whatever. Like, they can have 2 big guns, or it's going to be a huge risk. But if I know they're playing streets and maybe spotting from behind banana or something, a decent flash can actually be to bounce it off this wall. Let it land on this roof, because you have absolutely no cover from this roof. It will keep the pretty good height that it has. And if you don't go behind this wall, you basically have nowhere to go. So that's a decent flash as well. It's not something you use too regularly because, like, be fair, how often do you actually push down banana like this? But anyway, we have this one, standing sandbags. I'm like, oh my god, they're shooting for me! I can't get out of this corner! And then I just run, flash into this wall, goes out, pops, and it's pretty good. It's probably not meant for pushing down and taking frags, but I like to do this when I'm stuck in this corner. Throw the flash, run out. They get blinded while I can cross. That's a decent flash. We have a lot of flashes here. I played against, like, I think it was Sunny and Nade, I think they're playing for Ents or something, and that guy Joels, who's also a pretty good player, but yeah, people probably know him. And I remember they just kept throwing a flash that landed pretty much down here, like old yellow or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. And it was really hard to counter, because coming up here, if you look there, you're gonna get blinded. If you look there, you're gonna get blinded. It's actually pretty hard to counter, and you will have to turn. And he doesn't have to, because like when this pops, he's gonna have he's gonna turn. And then it's going to be behind his back, and you're going to get flashed if you just even look at him. So, pretty good flash. This can also be like done by bouncing it off this. Oh, that was a bad flash. By bouncing it off this white one, gets a bit more height. Pretty nice in my opinion. You can also run and flash into this. Goes out, pops right there. Pretty good. You can like aim the middle of these 2 black ones. Sit down and let go. Goes over, pops right there. Pretty good flash. I feel like I had another one, but no, I don't know. I don't really have anything. Also, I like to do, like, if they smoke off here, which is pretty normal, you can, and you're stuck behind the smoke, you can like run and flash into this wall when you get close. You could go out, peek with it. It's gonna pop right here. So it's also a pretty good flash to push the smoke. Or if they have smoke there and you know they're pushing, your mate is stuck on site or something, I like to just stand around here, flash into this wall, goes out. Okay, that was really poor. Big angle, goes out, flashes behind me so I can push up and behind my mate as well. And the good thing about it being down here is that you can look at this pretty much from any angle and like anywhere on site, and you're not going to get flashed. Also, if you want to push out with your mate and take a peek down there, you can also run back while standing here and aim at the corner. Then none of you will be flashed, because the flash doesn't, like, you can imagine anyone playing here might get flashed if the flash bounces a bit too close to this. But if you aim at the corner, it's not going to be an issue. Also, if you only 4 CTs left or something, you had a mate die, or you just have someone who has rotated into the spawn here, and you try to, well, his position is just to make sure that he can rotate to B quickly and he can rotate to A quickly. What you can do if you have a guy playing site, you can just stand here with a flash, just pretty much close to this one, maybe take 2 steps back, just aim at a decent height and just let go without moving. And it pops the same spot, and it pretty much insta-pops, so that's a good flash as well. I think I've seen Freiberg throw it at some point. I have this last one, and it's pretty, like, it's just one if you get stuck into in this corner. Not quite sure what it's called in English, to be honest. You can just slow walk, like with, you just run while holding shift, slow walk. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then you can flash with the underhand throw into this wall. Go up, peek it, and it should bounce and pop right here. It doesn't really have a very good height on it, but I mean, You could also do something like this, like throw a normal throw, and obviously you want to turn, so go like this and then peek. Has better height. I don't know what you prefer, but these are just two flashes that you can use if you want to get out of this corner. If you think they're pushing up mid or anything like that, you want to take a peek, see if you can get a frag, and maybe make it out. Maybe just even only make it out. But these were flashes on Inferno. I hope you have enjoyed it. There were a lot of flashes and I had a lot of things I needed to show you guys. But I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless, guys. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to try that again. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is Nade, and I'll see you in the next video. Bitches!